guys, it's Kaylin. Welcome back to another video. Today is a super exciting one. We're going to be unboxing and reviewing Arrtx colored pencils, and they were so kind to send me them for free for me to test out and review in a video. So without further ado, let's just get started. And of course I had to start with a candle because I always need a candle when I'm drawing and filming. It just kind of sets the mood. So here's the package, and of course I wanted to unbox it with you guys on camera, get the first look. I put the candle in like the worst spot because I was scared it was gonna light on fire, even though I don't know if it would have, but I kind of bumped the candle a few times. So yeah, I grabbed my scissors and let's open the package. I'm so excited to see these because Arrtx is a brand that I've heard of before, and I was just super excited that they wanted to send me some stuff. But don't worry guys, this review will be completely honest. I want to let you guys know the full truth so you guys will know if you want to get it or not. And if I'm being so honest, I did not look up the colored pencils before I got them, so seeing this packaging for the first time, it is so adorable and I'm so blown away. It's so cute. Also, you can see me in this reflection, which I thought was kind of funny. And this set has 126 colors, which is a lot of colors, honestly. Like, it doesn't seem like that many colors until you see it in front of your eyes. Also, it came with this really cute thank you card. As you guys can see, I was kind of struggling to keep the box together as I was showing it, but we'll go into that more later. And it's split into two, as you can see, which is kind of cool, a little tricky, but we'll go into all of that later. Look at all of those colors. They look so pretty. And just look at the front. Look at those bunnies and the yellow flowers. All of it is so cute. And the colors just go together so well. I'm honestly so blown away. And now it's our first time opening it, getting a first look at the colors. And I kind of messed it up on accident because I kind of threw it around. But here was the actual reveal. Look at all of those colored pencils. Like, just look at that. And from the way it was packaged, I'm glad it's packaged in two because it would be a little bit tricky to have them all in one thing. But guys, those colors are gorgeous. You cannot tell me those colors are not so pretty. On each colored pencil, it has this really cute star and like dot pattern on it. I just love it. So yeah, those are all of the colored pencils together. Again, I just love it. I feel like their range is pretty good. And if you guys want to end up buying these colored pencils, which I'm sure you will, make sure to use my links down below. I'll link all of the links for wherever you live. You can get them pretty much anywhere. So yeah, all of those links will be down below if you're interested. So now guys, we need to do swatches of these colors immediately because there's so many of them. That is one complaint I had, is that they did not give swatch cards. But we're gonna swatch on paper in my sketchbook, so don't even worry about it, guys. This will stay in here even longer than swatch cards would. And if you guys don't know what that means, it just means coloring with every single colored pencil to see what the color actually looks like on paper instead of just on the packaging, because sometimes packaging cannot be the exact same color as the colored pencil, which I'm really glad I did this because that was the case with some of these, but you know, you can't be perfect with packaging. I honestly was really happy with all of the colors. There were so many vibrant colors, and they honestly went on the paper super smooth. I loved it a lot. And look, that green, guys, that green was an amazing bright green. But also, guys, not to mention, the box says saturated colors, soft core, and artist quality, and I genuinely think these colored pencils check all three of those boxes. I think they have very saturated colors, they have a soft core, and they are definitely artist quality. And guys, look at these three colors. They're so cool. They're neon. Also guys, stay tuned because while I draw the main drawing, I'll be talking about movies or shows that I've been watching recently. And guys, look at all the pretty blue colors. I'm literally obsessed. The only thing I think that could make this color selection better is adding more skin tones because they don't have very many browns or white skin tones. I think that's more a me problem though, because I think most people that color with colored pencils as their main art base don't just draw cartoon people. But I want to branch out and draw more unique things. Not really unique, just more things that aren't people because that's all I do. But for this video, I stuck to what I do best and I did draw a person. I drew the base off camera, but then I did more of the details. And guys, she's holding a bunny because on the packaging, there were tons of bunnies on there. So of course I had to add a bunny in here. And I gave her like the same outfit the bunny was wearing with the green overalls. And then of course I had to give some yellow flowers on it because there were so many yellow flowers on the packaging. I honestly kind of think the sketch turned out perfect for what I was going for and how to match the packaging because I included all of the aspects, and you'll see later I include all of the same colors and stuff. So I feel like it really just captures the look of the packaging, which I honestly love, and that's what I was going for. And now it's time to get into coloring, which we first are starting with the skin. And guys, I really don't want you to base these colored pencils based on how I'm drawing it because I did a terrible job on the skin. I chose completely the wrong colors, and that is 100% my fault. and I felt a little bit ashamed and embarrassed of this even being my work because it looks so bad right now. We're gonna work with it. It is really just a trust the process thing because it looks better later on when everything else is colored, but as you guys know, I don't color with colored pencils as my main base most of the time, but I've been trying to incorporate it more with my drawings recently, and I feel like I've done a pretty good job of doing that because I think it adds a lot of detail if I color with on top of alcohol markers, which you'll see later in this video. I do test these out on top of alcohol markers, so yeah. But now I want to talk to you guys about some movies recently that have been coming out. First of all, Wicked. I just saw Wicked a few days ago, and guys, it is so good. The end scene gave me chills, like the Defying Gravity song. What do you guys think of it? Because I've never been like a theater kid. I've never seen Wicked on Broadway, or I literally did not know the storyline of Wicked whatsoever. And then I went to the theater, and I honestly think it's really good. I have nothing to compare it to, but I loved it, and I think the singing was great, and I definitely cannot do the Wicked riff at the end during the Defying Gravity song, but that song is just so good, chills. Like, there's such good actors in that. And I cannot wait for part 2 to come out. Some shows I've been watching recently is All American and Parks and Rec. All American is basically about this black kid who grew up in a rough place, and then he went to Beverly Hills for football, and it's a really good show. I definitely really recommend it. It's definitely for teenagers though, not kids. And also Parks and Rec, again, for teenagers, not kids. Make sure your parents are okay with you watching it, but it's such a funny show. Anyways, that's all for movies and shows right now. I just thought it'd be fun to discuss because I'm such a movie and show person. I always love getting recommendations, so I'm gonna give you guys some of mine. And guys, this drawing is looking so good. The colors blended so perfectly on the pants. Like, just look at that. It looks beautiful. And I'm just loving these colored pencils, honestly. Like, raw reaction, these are so good. I love these so much, and I highly recommend them. I think they're so worth it for the price. By the way, I think I mentioned this, but I got the larger pack, but they also have a 72 pack, which comes with a little bit of a smaller amount for a cheaper price if you guys are interested in that. So I'll have, again, all of the links down below in the description if you guys are interested, which I definitely recommend you buy these. So go ahead and do that, and I always finish my drawings with this final touch of a white gel pen just because I love highlights and how it gives a little pop to it. And guys, at this point we're pretty much done with the girl drawing. I honestly think it turned out really cute, and it really does resemble the packaging, which you guys can just see the resemblance right here. But the background is really boring and white and just screaming to have more color to it, and of course I have to fulfill that. So I'm going to draw the bunny that's on the cover packaging and just draw it on the page. And of course I'm going to fill in the other space too, but for now this is what I'm working on. And I just think the bunnies are so adorable. They're so cute. I want to know who drew these, and I want to have a talk with them and just tell them how cute it is. And honestly, guys, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, I think that'd be such a cool job when I'm older, is to do packaging for people. Wouldn't that be so fun? Because everyone says don't judge a book by its cover, but let's be real, we all judge books by their cover because the cover is what brings attention to everything, and if the packaging isn't pretty for something, people aren't going to want to buy it. So packaging is everything, and this is the perfect example of packaging is everything and eye-catching, and yeah, they did a perfect job at that. I feel like I've talked about the packaging way more than the colored pencils itself, but I do, like, again, I do love the colored pencils, and I recommend getting them for sure. So yeah, and now I'm just filling in the space with the extra little details, and I did most of it off camera just because I figured it would be boring to watch. But I honestly love the background space filled in like this. I think it really does just add a lot without adding too much, if that makes any sense. Because I added just some things that had to do with what I did. Like, I added the colors I used on this, the main colors. I added a lemon because there's some lemons on the packaging. I added the bunny, of course, because it's on the packaging. And then just some leaves and swirls because I felt like it fit good with it. Overall, a great experience drawing this. Okay, moving on. Now we're going to do a marker test, which basically, I drew these drawings and colored them off camera, and we're going to try layering colored pencil and alcohol marker and seeing how well it works. And you might be wondering why I chose to do like rainbow colors for an eye, and I kind of just wanted for these drawings to use colors I hadn't used yet, so I could try to use as many colors from this box as I possibly could. And I drew another girl again, but I didn't want to do skin tone, so I made her purple and blue for no reason whatsoever. I just wanted to test out more colors. But more often than not, if I'm using colored pencils, I'm using it on top of alcohol markers, so I wanted to test this and just see how well they went together. Also, are we going to ignore the fact that Christmas is in a few days, guys? Like, this year just flew by and I can't wait for Christmas. I'm sorry I didn't get to post a Christmassy long video right before Christmas, but it's okay. Count my last video as your Christmas special. But now we moved on to the girl, and honestly, I only colored a little bit on camera because I got annoyed because I hated how I was coloring this. Nothing about the colored pencils and everything having to do with me. I just felt like I did not use my skills right, and I went with the color too dark and I didn't blend very great. So ignore that. I honestly think these colored pencils went great on top of alcohol markers, and I also drew them on top of this Grinch, which I think I definitely did a better job coloring on top of alcohol marker on this drawing, so take this as a better example than the other one. So yeah, that pretty much sums up these drawings, guys. We've reached the end of this video. So let's do a recap of this video. I'm obsessed with the packaging of this box. There's a good variety of colors. The colors blend super well. I honestly love it so much. They go well on top of alcohol marker. They're high quality. All of the links are down in the description. I rate this an overall 10 out of 10 drawing experience. If you've watched this video all the way through, I appreciate you so much and I love you so much. Comment this emoji down below to let me know that you stayed this far. I love you guys so much. Stay tuned for the next video. Bye!